How you guys doing? Welcome back to another day of training with Coach A from Akewood Park.
Coach King from Nosco Park.
And today we're going to be working on layups, fancy finishes, fancy layup finishes, and a couple dribbling drills for you guys. So, yeah, have fun, work hard, and let's get involved. All right.
We're also going to add in some leg things that you guys can use to jump higher, get your legs stronger, and tone your legs more, and be able to dunk. I know you kids want to be able to dunk, or even not be able to dunk, just get your hand over the rim or above the rim and get up there and get close to it. So we're going to give you a few things that we do when we work out to get our legs stronger and toned. We're about to start off with a few stretches. Like we said in the previous videos, we want to stretch before everything, before we get the body moving, the blood flowing, so we won't risk an injury. So I'm about to show you guys some stretches on the floor and some stretches when we're standing up.
First stretch, spread your legs, go to the right, count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. To the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're going to do right over left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch left over right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Now we're going to do right leg up. Remember, like Coach Abe said before, squeezing your core so you get more balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch legs, left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Legs out. Now you're going to do left leg forward in like a lunge position and just stretch as far as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch legs, right leg in front, left leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we're going to sit low, put our elbows in between our knees, push them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We put our right arm over our left, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch arms. Left over right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
balance your left hand on your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So we're gonna do the same thing. Different arm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And we're gonna do small circles forward, 20, and then small circles backwards, 20. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Same thing going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Now we can do body twist. Twist each side. We count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Now we're gonna hit the floor, stretch our backs. Lift up like a push-up position, but keep your knees on the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we sit on our butts. Kiss to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Same thing to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Now we're gonna go to the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Feeling good? Alright, so after that, she'll be ready to work. So, hope you guys are feeling loose after those stretches. Run forward. Now we're gonna get to the toe risers. This is something that will help you work on your bounce. So if you want to start dunking one day and get higher on your layups, it's key to have for your calf muscles to grow and for your bounce and your leaping ability to increase. So a calf raiser or a toe riser. Oh yeah, we're gonna show you guys what it is. So one day, you'll be dunking sooner or later.
Now you guys, after doing toe raises or whatever, you can do air squats, or if you don't have no weight, you can just go all the way down, however you feel. Squats is good, like Coach Abe said, you can do 20 of these too. Just go all the way down, and up, down, up, down, and up. 20 of those, you should be able to feel that in your hamstrings, getting them tight, getting them stronger. So once you do those, it all correlates into jumping And you can either do it on with weights or without weights.
Now, you can even do the one leg out, and then squat, come back up. You can balance on each leg. You do 10 on your left leg and 10 on your right. So you keep your arms out, sit low, back up, sit low, back up. Try to get as low as you possibly can. And it really helps your calf muscles. It helps strengthen your hamstrings too. So get low, bounce up, switch legs, right leg, sit low, bounce up, low. And that's really gonna help you with your vertical. So when you jump down, now you're getting up higher. So it's a good thing to have.
Another one we got for you guys is lunges. You can either do kettlebells, or weights, or a case of water, anything that's heavy that you can feel in your legs. So you can just squat, reach out, make sure your back is straight and your body's not over your knee because it can mess your knees up. So you make sure you're straight, go down, up, go down, up, go down, up. Do the same thing with the other leg. You can do about 20 of those. You're gonna feel those. They're gonna burn. No pain, no gain.
And alright, so those are some key essential leg works to help you get bounced and help you leap higher, jump higher, so you can be able to get up on the rim. But there's more, and we'll show you guys in later videos. There's more workouts for the legs. But now we're gonna take you guys to the rim and show you guys all the different layup finishes that you guys can work on at home. So let's set the camera up and show you guys. Alright, so on this part of this video, we're gonna work on our layups, working on creative layups, different type of finishes. I know you guys watch a lot of jelly fan, reverse, all of that. So we're gonna get into that and show you guys different creative finishes. Start off, we're gonna do right hand jelly, and Coach Rick is gonna do the left hand jelly. I'm gonna show you guys the right hand jelly first. Jelly layup, and it's something you can just practice at home. You don't really want to use that too much. Coaches don't really like that. They like when you make a regular layup, but it's good for like if you're taking off from far and a man is pressing up on you or a defender is pressing up on you, you'll have like more time to adjust your hand in the air and finish through them. The coaches don't really like that, so it's good for you to practice and have, because nothing's too, like, you gotta keep your game expanded, you gotta be creative.
You never know when you're gonna have to use that.
Exactly.
Like, somebody could be on a regular layup, but if you switch it up and just lay it under them, they won't know.
So it's a good creative finish to have. It's something to work on.
Always something. You always should work on something because you never know when it's something that's gonna come up when you're gonna need it.
Exactly.
So if somebody stopped one a regular layup, okay, now you got another layup.
I got this.
Then you got another layup. So you should always have a variety of different things in your game. You should never be complacent on one thing, two things, three things. You should keep going. Remember, have no limit on your game. Continue to expand your game. So whenever someone takes one thing away, you got another one. They take another thing away, oh, you got another one. Exactly. So you always have things after things after things.
Yep. Now, we're going to show you a different finishing layup, the reverse layup. So, the reverse layup is all about timing, because when the defense expects you to finish on one side, you reverse to the other. It's hard to block. And more than likely, they'll foul you because they think you're going one way and you'll finish the other way. So it's a good layup to have, and there's no move to do it. So we're going to show you right now.
Another way you can do it. You go up and you move it.
Keep the same way. That's the reverse layup right there. And the reason why we do those layups is because to keep the defense off balance. You never want the defense to figure out what side you're going to lay the ball on. 'Cause now, if it's a bigger defender, they can time your shot and maybe block it or get in the way of it. But if you keep them guessing, they don't know what you can do. You can pull out the reverse layup, pull out the jelly finish, and you can just have a variety of different layups, and they'll never have your timing down pat. So it's good to have different creative layups. So another layup we're going to show you right now is the floater layup, one of my favorites. I do it a lot. If you're a smaller point guard, you're going to need it. So this is the floater layup right here. My coach always used to tell me, when you get to the yellow line or the white small hash, let the ball go. So the ball up. Shooting out one time. Ball up. Shooting out one time. The ball up. That's the floater right there. And it's good to shoot the floater shot because if you're smaller or even if you're taller, like you get the ball up and over before the defense sets up. So it's good to have a floater in the game because that's like a mini jump shot for you as a point guard or as a two guard. You get your shot up faster and over the defense. So it's good to use the floater.
Do the same thing, but I'm gonna do an underhand, which is the Steph Curry underhand floater, which is also good to have too, just in case somebody take away the first floater. So, like I said, like we previously mentioned, it's always good to have different varieties in the game. So the underhand floater, which is probably harder because you get it up higher, but coming from underhand, either way is both is good, but to have both is good still. Get it up as high as possible. Try to get it over the rim so it won't be short. It can either be long or it's gonna go in. So you gotta know when to time it and aim for the rim where you want it to go in at, and everything will fall through right there.
Yep. Right there, Steph Curry does that on all the big defenders. Gets it up, and he does it even pregame. Sometimes he shoots it way to the sky. And when it comes down, it goes in, his whole team celebrates. So it's good for you to have another creative layup, something you can practice in the driveway, anywhere. So for this next one, I'm going to show you the spin and then the layup. This move right here helps you to get past, like if a defender wants to take a charge, say he sets up for a charge, you can spin past him and then finish the layup. Or say, like, a defense is trailing you on the side, and you're going to spin past him, and you can finish on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you guys the spin layup right now. Ball goes out. Finish. Four. Just go to the left. To the right. Oh, we got it. We spin. Reverse. Spin move before the layup. There's a variety of different things you can do. You can either do the spin, floater, reverse layup. It's a lot of different things you can do because you're working on your separation. It's a startup move before the finish, and you'll keep the defense off balance. So the spin is an essential move for you to have, and it helps you get right into your layup. So.
Now I'm going to show you guys the behind the back layup because on a fast break, it may just be you and a dude and he try to cut you off. Once he try to cut you off, he may try to go in front of you and try to poke the ball out of you, the ball out of your hand because he thinks you're going to go straight up. But if you go behind the back, he's not going to have the ball because you moved it already. So your hand is going to be right there. So he's going to hit your hand or he's just going to completely miss it. Dude trying to catch it, he's going to automatically reach and try to reach for the ball. He's not going to expect nobody to do behind the back. So if you do it, it's going to basically catch him off guard. And by the time he try to get to you, the ball is going to be going out your hands already, up for the layup. Some coaches think that's another move that can be flawless and fancy, but it's just a move, another creative way to get the defender away from you and you putting the ball in the basket. So whenever coaches say that, I don't think it's fancy or nothing. It's just for you to go behind your back, get the layup to get away from the defender.
All of these moves are just another creative thing you can add to your game. So, like the spin, the behind the back, it's all creative moves to add to your game, just to have a different varieties. You never want them to figure you out. So keep adding new things to your game, keep adding new moves and different things. So for the next move we're gonna do the one hand reverse layup. And I'm gonna do that with both hands. I'm gonna show you guys with my right hand and I'm gonna show you guys with my left. So same hand, reverse layup. In order to make them a habit and become good at them, you practice 10 times on each side with each hand. See how I did the reverse? Like when you do the reverse with your right hand, you can jump off your left foot or the same foot. But when you practicing this, you want to do it at least 10 times, 15 times at the park, in your driveway, anywhere, so it can become muscle memory, so you can remember the layup, the finish, and when you do it, you make it every time because you practice it. So it's good to practice with both hands. Reverse with the right, and reverse with the left. And it helps you get over the defense because the rim is protecting you. The rim is your friend. So when you do the reverse, it's hard to block your shot because the rim is right there. So it helps you get away from the defender and finish.
Like Coach Azy said, using the rim as a protector, the defender, if he try to block him, he's going to hit his hand on the rim. So that's your buddy too. But now for the next way, I'm about to show you guys a 360 layup. which is another finish that coaches may try to say you fancy for. But as I'm about to show you guys, it can work out for you guys, especially if somebody's on one hip. They're not gonna expect you to turn around and shoot the layup. So, show you guys.
One player in the NBA that loves that layup is John Wall. John Wall loves the 360 layup, and as you can see, it's a hard layup. It's something that you got to work on like repeatedly because your body's at a different angle and you're trying to finish. But like if a defender is in front of you and you have to spin past him while you're in the air, and sometimes you spin while you're on the ground. But if you have to spin while you're in the air, like it's good to practice that. You'll never know when you have to use it. So, like Coach Rick just did. So for this next one now, since he did the 360 layup, I'm gonna do we started in front of the rim. I'm gonna start in the front of the rim and finish on the side. And this layup is good because it gives you like, it keeps the defense guessing. You never know where you're gonna be for the finish. So it's hard for them to block your shot. So if you start in the middle and finish on the right, now the defense will think that you're finishing in the middle and they'll jump in the middle and now you finish on the right and finish on the left. So I'm gonna show you guys that here. Start in the middle. Layups are good to practice because it helps you with your takeoff. So when you start in the middle and you take off, if you take off before the defense, you'll be in the air before him. So now it's way easier for you to finish and you're in the air for longer than he was. So now you can twist and turn and do anything to bounce yourself off of the layup. So that's definitely a good layup. Start in the middle and finish on the right.
Now I'm about to do the 2-foot stop and pump fake layup. It's what my coach always used to tell me to do. It's to play off 2 feet. That's what I mainly play off 2 feet. I play off 2 feet. You get your strength, your power from there, everything. So once you do the 2 feet jump stop, not a jump stop, but you come to the 2-foot stop, you pump fake and you go up. The defender is usually trailing you, they're going ahead of you. So once he run by you, once you get the 2-step, he's probably gonna stop with you, head fake, get him in the air, go up. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna foul you. So, me listening to my coach, I got to the line plenty of times doing this move. So, it helps you because you come in using all your power, and when you go up, stop, go up with an and one. So I'm about to show you guys. This could work a lot because, like I said, the defender usually going to fly by because he don't think you automatically going to go up off the hot step. Or your 2 feet stop, he automatically thinks you're going to go up. So once you do the 2 stop and then head fake, he's going to jump 9 times out of 10. A lot of people are not disciplined to stay on their feet. A lot of people are so eager to block your shot. Once they see the ball,
You're flying.
exactly, they're going to go flying. They're either going to run into you or they're going to run out the play, and you're going to have a wide open layup to go up and finish.
And now, since you worked on the head fake and then finish, I'm I'm gonna show you guys the rip through and then finish layup. So say you catch the ball, you're in the middle of the floor, somebody passes the ball, you got it, catch it, set your feet, square, get that one step, rip through, it's good. This is a good move to have because it helps you work on like your foot speed, it helps you work on getting that dribble past the defender and ripping through. So I'm gonna show you guys the drill 5 times on each side, and it's key that you sit low and rip when you're ripping through. So catch it, sit low, run, catch, sit low, left, sit low, 2, So while doing that drill, to catch and rip through, it's to help you make a quick decision. Because in basketball sometimes, the game is going back and forth, back and forth. You don't really have time to sit there, catch it. Sometimes you gotta catch the ball and make a quick move to get to the basket, to get your jump shot going, or to get that floater. So it's good to catch, sit low, and rip through. See how when I catch it, you don't lift your back foot up before you lift your front. So as I catch it, I put the ball out, and then I can lift my back foot. Because you don't want to step and then put it out. That's a travel. So you want to sit low, put the ball down first, and then step. Each side. Sit low, put the ball out first, and then step. So that's a great move to have because, like I said before, it helps you make a quick decision. Now, turn through the floor, take that one dribble, now you can do whatever. So, that's the rip through dribble from the free throw line. You either go left or right. If you're a lefty, you go left. Even if you're a lefty, you go right. So, it's good to have. Work with both hands.
Abe just taught y'all how to rip through and go to the hole. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna rip through. I'm gonna go to the hole, but I'm gonna stop on the dime, reverse pivot, shot. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys, I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna stop, reverse pivot, turn around and shoot. Instead of going all the way to the hole like Coach A did, I'm gonna stop on the dime. Now the defender know that you're gonna go to the hole, and you're gonna give him a hard stop, spin, shot. 8 showed you guys going all the way to the hole. Now they're gonna figure out that you're going all the way to the hole. Now once you hit a hard dribble, act like you're going, jump shot. Now you either got two choices. Sit there and let you shoot or foul you. He's gonna expect you to go all the way to the hole, so his momentum gonna bring him all the way down. Once he brings you all the way down, just pull up and shoot.
That's working on a quick move at the foul line. Man, for those drills, you're making a quick decision, taking that one hard dribble right or that one hard dribble left, and you either go all the way and you stop it. But you're making that quick decision. When you catch it, you sit low and grip it. So that's what that drill is about. It's mainly about your first step. If your first step is going to get you somewhere. Because a lot of guys will take a step and it doesn't get them anywhere. But if you sit low and take a wide step and get someone with that dribble, now you're getting past your man, moving faster, and he won't be able to keep up. So in this drill, sit low, take a hard step, speed, get you past him. And now, once you get all of that, I'm gonna show you head fake, one dribble, and then the spin. Now, I'm adding this because you never know after the head fake if the defense is gonna stay with you. So you head fake, take that one dribble, spin. You can do that going both ways. And this is a good move to have because it helps you get creative. It helps you if the second man steps up after you beat the first. Now you can spin on the second man and finish with the layup. And we worked on the spin layup before, so now we add it to the head fake one dribble and spin. So this is the head fake one dribble spin on each side. Next one, foul line. Head fake one dribble. Next one, foul line. Head fake one dribble. That's a good move to have because now you're really keeping the defense off balance. Because now they don't know what you're going to do. So after you do the half fake and the defender steps up, after you get past the first defender, take that one dribble, now you spin on the second defender. Now, you beat the first man and the second man. Now, after the spin, you can either pass it to your teammates because two guys are gone, or you have a wide open layup. So, good move to have. Half fake, sit low, spin, and now it's your world. You either pass, shoot, layup, anything.
Now I'm about to show you guys the rip through, the spin, head fake, and under. I'm going to do each from the left side and right side. Now I'm going to explain to you after why it's important to have it. Okay. Take one or two drills, spin, get it over the head, go under. I'm going to do it fast. This move is good and important because we just did the rip through, spin, shot. Now the defender's going to be sitting on that. He's going to be sitting on the shot. So he's not going to expect a pump fake and then under. So once you hit him with that, he either gonna bring him to you, where he's gonna foul you, bump into your body, and you just go up and shoot. Or once you see him get a little step in front, you just draw your body on him and shot. So once he bait on that, that's the bait. The setup is the bait. And the real move is the pump fake and go under, because now he knows that you're gonna do that and you're gonna shoot. So he's not gonna expect you to pump fake and under. But you gotta make sure your footwork is right so you're gonna walk. So even that move right there, if you don't walk, a lot of refs will still try to call it, so you just gotta watch your feet and practice on your footwork. And once you hit the pump fake, up and under, like Coach Aid said, don't let that back foot drop. You gotta go up with it first, then let it drop.
So now we're gonna get into detail why you use the head fake. So me and Coach Rick, we're gonna do a couple drills showing you guys why the head fake is so important. And the head fake is so important because it gets your defender in the air. So when you head fake, he's thinking you're shooting, so they're all gonna scream, shot, shot, shot. They're gonna run out at you. Then you can take that dribble, or if you head fake and they don't play up, they still sit back. Now you know how, now you see the defense not playing, now you got a shot. So we're gonna run through a quick just demonstration of me closing out on Coach Rick. He does the head fake, and I'll either fly out or I'll sit back and he'll have to make a quick decision on what to do. So pay close attention to what we're doing so you guys can see it add to your games too. Fly out. Oh! Yeah, flew out. And he takes the shot. So you see, it depends on how I run out at him. If I run out, but I don't come all the way out, my hands are down, he doesn't even have to use the head fake. But if I come out, run out at him, come at the ball, then he takes that head fake in one dribble, and he can take a jump shot. Or the last one, if I run out hard at him, take that head fake, in one dribble, and he sees the lane, keep going all the way to the basket. So through the head fake, you can create many different things. You can find your teammates after you beat the first defender. You find your teammates in the corner, your teammates on the opposite side of the court, or head fake, get the defender in the air, take that short jump shot, or you can head fake, go all the way to the basket, get an and one finish, because now the defense is trailing, the man is trailing behind you, so he might want to foul you, or you might have a wide open layup. So work on your head fakes. They're key for you to have in basketball. It's a key move to have to clear your spacing out. So work on your head fakes. Make sure you write that down. Make sure you key in on that. All right, now me and Coach Rick, we're gonna work on the jab step, and he's gonna show you guys why he does the jab step and how it frees him up to get over. See, when I ran out and he showed me his foot, I thought he was gonna take that one dribble that way. So I ran out hard, and then he went the other way. So the jab step is a good move to have because you don't even have to take a dribble to free yourself up. So when you make the jab step, that's like taking a dribble right there because it gets the defense off balance with your body movement and your leg movement. So always sit low and triple snatch and jab. It frees you up.
Now Coach Abe is going to show you guys what he can do to counter that. If I stay on the jab step, what counter moves he can do to get away from me once I stay with the jab step. Hit me with the jab step, I stayed with him. He went one way, I stayed with him again. Then he hit me with another counter move that we taught you guys last week. I always have more counter moves, just in case a good defender stays on top of you. So he hit me with 3 counter moves, and I baited on 1. I was with 2, I baited on 1. So if he only had 2, it'd have been nowhere else for him to go, and he'd have just been stuck, and he'd have had to pass it, or he'd have had to give his dribble up. And once you give your dribble up in basketball, that's when the other team know they got you. So they amp up the pressure when you stop your dribble. So it was good to see Coach A teach you guys other counter moves when the jab step doesn't work.
Yeah. Like Coach Rick said, when you're making a move, sometimes after that first, second move, you're not gonna be freed up. So after you make your first and second move, and your teammates are being pressed, you have to get creative. You have to think fast and sharp. So if the defense stops you from going that way, stops you from going out, you got the behind the back. Now you create space. Now you get open. So it's always good to practice the handles, practice little dribbling moves, stay loose, because you never know when you'll have to do it. But you don't want to make too many moves, but you want to be able to have a different variety of moves. So it's always good to keep your handles moving, keep your hands moving, and practice your handles, practice that strength. So, and another drill you guys can have, you don't have a bag right now, but you can put a bag over the basketball and dribble like that. So we're probably going to show you guys that in later videos, the bag dribbling, back and forth, pressing with the ball, getting that feel for the ball. That'll be in later videos. So now we're gonna start to work on our dribbling moves. So now we're gonna work on like our crossovers, between the legs, behind the backs, and then finish. So I'm gonna start at the top of the key. This is a quick exercise you can work on to loosen up your handle. Between the legs scissor drill. So start here. Since I have longer legs, it took me about 10 dribbles to get to the basket. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 10 to get to the basket. For you guys, it may take about 20, 15, but it's all about working on your calves. That's the scissor drill. Helps you to work on your footwork, your hand-eye coordination, and your dribbling speed. So always work on the scissor. And just a good drill to have. So.
Now I might do crossovers until a layup. Just getting the feel of the ball, making sure you get a good grip on the ball, crossover, staying low, take as many dribbles. For beginners, once you get better at it, you can take less dribbles and get to the hole in less dribbles. crossover in your game. Like Coach A previously mentioned, the AI crossover, that crossover is also good to have. It's always good to have different variety of crossovers, the small crossovers, the long crossovers. You never know. But I know when I first taught, crossovers was always big. Crossovers was always the first thing that was really taught. Really the biggest thing that coach always told me that I had to have in my game, whether it was a long one, a short one, crossover always works. Always works. Always works. So just by that drill, staying low, crossing over, tightening up your handles, doing that to making a layup is a great drill to do. Like Coach A just did with the scissor drill, that's another great drill to do. So just little drills like that, doing that. Reps, getting reps with it, dribbling a lot, practicing a layup. Like I was going right there, I was going off my opposite foot. So I was working on my opposite leg too. So I was basically, while doing a workout, I was creating new things and working on things that I normally really don't do. So if you're doing something to work out and you feel like you want to work on something, doing a workout, you can do the workout and then add on to what you normally don't do, like I was going off the opposite leg.
Yeah. So now, as Coach Rick just did the crossovers, you do behind the back and move with it, and then finish the layup. So for this drill, it might take you a little while to get to the basket, but be patient. Really work on pounding the ball and moving while you're doing it behind the back. Because now, when you're doing it behind the back, you can make any move out of it. You can do the behind the back crossover, behind the back in and out. So it's good to sit low and do the behind the back. Just to work on your handles, work on being creative. So just do like that. The behind the back drill is something to help free you up. Because while you're doing it behind the back, like we said before, the defense is reaching in front. There's no way you can go reach all the way behind you and steal the ball unless he's trailing you. So, number one rule while doing it behind the back, never do the behind the back on a fast break. If the defense is behind you, you can do it in a half-court set if the defense is in front of you. But if he's behind you, you try to do the behind the back. Now he can poke the ball away and steal it. So always wait till you get like in a half-court set, do the behind the back. It's a great move to have. It helps you get creative, and it helps you handle. So behind the back will free you up. Definitely work on that.
Now I'm about to show you guys in and out, in and out, in and out, all the way to the layup, my left hand and my right hand. Separation with just that one step. That one step can make a defender go back as far as possible. That one step, and how you do it is a perfect way of getting a defender off you with using your foot, using your eyes, your head, your body movement going one way, and then you coming back and going the other way. So the defender is already going to shift that way. Once he shifts that way, you're already gone. So it's good to use, especially if somebody does take the crossover away. So they're going to expect you to go that way and cross over, but you're just going to hit them with one single in and out. And like I was doing there, I had one hand behind my back, so just in case you guys are righty and don't feel comfortable dribbling with your your left, you guys like when I was younger, I used to tie my right hand up since I was a lefty. I just wanted to put the ball in my left hand, so it kind of forced me to dribble with my right because I didn't have my left hand to go back down to. So if you just do that, and it helps with your one-hand layups because, like Coach Abe mentioned, sometimes you ain't gonna be able to get the ball off as fast as possible and put your other hand on. So you just flick it up or get it up there. So if you guys can do what I did, put your hand behind your back, or take your hand or do something, and just work on your dribbling with one hand, focus on one hand. Or if you got two balls, you can do two balls in and out, so it don't matter which way you do it or how you do it. But the effective in and out is the way your body movement is. It goes in your head, your eyes, you go one way, and just get it.
Now, for this one, you got the wide crossover, the AI crossover coming down. So this is just to work on that crossover, to help you keep the defense on balance while you're going to the basket. So it's that Iverson crossover, and you seen what he did to MJ. Like I said before, it's good to have. Keep your handles tight. So that's what you're really trying to do, just keep your handles tight. Make sure you got that. You can go from right to left, and left to right. So, out of these crossovers, you can really get creative. You can really mix it up and do whatever you want. Just to always be creative, always keep the defense off balance. That's the number one goal. But while doing these drills, try to push yourself. That Allen Iverson crossover right there has got him free so many times when the defense has pressed up on him. Players like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Kyrie Irving, that's like one of their favorite moves. The wide crossover. Because it gets the defense off balance, and it shows that you have control over the ball. And you're working on body movement, hand gesture, leg movement. So the defense is really off balance. And hopefully you can break some ankles, you can shake them up. So work on that Iverson crossover, and it will better your game, definitely.
This right here concludes our workout. So everything we just did, we hope you guys learn from it and go out in your backyard or wherever you want to go and practice and do the things we do. And kind of like take some of our basketball knowledge that we have right now so far and take some of our moves and put it in your own game and mix it up and put it in your own flow. So by doing that, you'll probably see chances of your game improving. Like you always say, repetition, dedication, and a lot of sacrifices. You guys may be too young to know about sacrifices right now, but I think you guys should learn at a young age that it's gonna have to be sacrifices, like from your friends, sometimes even family members, a lot of things, girls. So a lot of guys, you just get in the gym. It's gonna pay off. You know, you have time to go mess with the girls, go be with your friends. You got time to do that. But by doing this, working out on your game, getting better, you're gonna see what happens. So, you know, you guys, we always end with something to give y'all something, a challenging. So, what you want to give them today, Coach A?
I think I want the yellow line shot. I don't like how you did me last week with the yellow line shot.
Yellow line shot.
I'm gonna take the first shot. You know, just catch it.
No sir, no sir, no sir.
Hey! Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah, this cash, this cash.
Oh yes sir. Oh yes sir.
Ah, this guy.
I'm in.
This guy.
That's all.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
See, I tried to get cocky and I lost. That's right. I should have just said, see you guys, he won right there, so props to him.
I took that dog.
Definitely gonna be back to beat him. So, you know, we're gonna keep teaching you guys and competing. So
Getting better.
we just want to say thanks for watching us. We appreciate you guys.
Yep.
We're gonna continue to feed off some of our knowledge, some of our basketball skills, and teach you guys so you guys can go to the next level.
And while doing this, don't be afraid to mess up. You see, when we miss layups, we mess up with dribbles, we just keep on going. Because it's all about progress. You don't want to stay where you're at. So even after you mess up, don't put your head down. Keep your head up like, next time I got it. Next time I'm going to do it right. And just keep going. Keep pushing. So, yeah, end of the workout. We had fun today. I hope you guys had fun. And let's keep working. Let's keep having fun. Peace.
Thank you guys.
51.